Well, the essence of all sport, whether it's pitcher versus batter, quarterback against linebacker, golfer against the course, is challenge. How far a man will go to seek that challenge hasn't been determined yet. But surely only such a quest would put him in a powerboat from Miami to New York, a 1,200-mile open ocean run against the clock, so arduous that only 3 successful runs at the record have been made since it was first set by Gar Wood in 1922, when he covered the distance in 47-plus hours, not counting layovers. And until this week, Charles Johnson's 1964 record of 31 hours, 32 minutes went untested. Miami, Florida, 7 p.m. Tuesday. The boat, US 1. The pilot, Dr. Robert Magoon, Miami Beach eye surgeon and 5 times United States National Offshore Powerboat champion. His crew, Gene Lanham, mechanic, Bob Connell, America's Cup veteran turned powerboater for the occasion.
Everything that we had prepared for all these months and months and months was finally here, and this was our final chance to make everything go the way we wanted it to.
From the snug harbor of Miami area waters, the boat headed into the ocean. And here, in spite of all the preparation, the years of experience, in spite of the charts and electronic aids, uncertain destiny takes the wheel. As the boat headed into darkness and a brewing storm, apprehension joined the crew of US 1.
The only time during this trip that I had feelings that I might not make it was, of course, when we went through a lightning storm. This lightning could hit the boat, and of course that would have finished the boat and probably us, and there was not much we could have done about it.
Refueling to capacity, Dr. Magoon left Morehead City, North Carolina, an hour and a half behind schedule, hugging the coastline to avoid the treacherous waters of Cape Hatteras. Then the boat, quite simply, disappeared. Among those waiting in apprehension was Don Creaky in New York.
We're on the Ambrose Lightship here in New York Harbor, where there's been growing apprehension. For over 7 hours, there was no radio contact, no sighting of Dr. Magoon in the US 1. The Coast Guard was alerted for a possible land-sea search. Then, a short time ago, word came in. He'd been spotted off the coast of New Jersey, some 40 miles south of New York. And now great elation set in, because not only is he anticipated to arrive safely, but also to smash the record, which he set out to do.
And here he is Wednesday afternoon after breaking down for an hour and a half. Trouble is hopefully behind him. But after a night of peering into the darkness, the problem now was quite simply to find the Verrazano Bridge finish line, shrouded somewhere ahead in the haze of New York's 95-degree heat wave.
When we were arriving into New York, I took off from Sandy Hook on a course to take me through the Verrazano Bridge, but it was so hazy that you couldn't see the bridge. So I kept steering to the big ship, and finally in the haze we made the bridge out. And it was just a great feeling to see the bridge, to know that we were inside of it, and to know that we could even pull the boat under it if we had to. When we passed under the Verrazano Bridge, the 3 of us were so happy that we just hugged each other and patted each other, and we were jumping all over the place, which could have been a little dangerous because nobody was watching where we were going at that point, and there was a lot of traffic in the harbor.
When they saw New York's skyline, it was proof that the price they had paid with their bruised, aching bodies had been worth it. But they had done it. The marathon was over. Now just the victory lap through Manhattan's bustling East River remained. 2 years of planning, the hopes, calculations, and private dreams of a singular man had ended in triumph. Doc Magoon and his crew not only broke the record, they shattered it by over 8.5 hours, with an elapsed time of 22 hours, 41 minutes, and 15 seconds.
Doctor, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Did you have any unanticipated problems out there?
Yeah, we had several problems. First of all, it was too rough going across the stream last night. We were told that it wouldn't be that rough, and it was very rough almost the entire way. We went into some vicious seas coming into Cape Lookout.
Doctor, there must be tremendous concern when you're running at night, going 50 miles an hour in open seas with just about no visibility.
That's why we picked this week, because it was a full moon. But it didn't help us last night because we went into storms and we didn't see the moon much.
You have much visibility out there when you're running at night?
Very poor visibility. We were going to have some planes fly over us to help us, and they couldn't even keep with us because of the storms.
There's a lot of concern here in New York when there was no sighting of you, no radio contact for over 7 hours. Were you apprehensive at all?
No, we were fine. We lost all the radios are out. None of the electronics are working on the boat.
What makes an eye surgeon become a record sea runner from Miami to New York?
I don't know. I must be crazy.
No, not crazy, Doctor. There's no money in it and not much fame. It's nice to have, but the Charles F. Chapman Trophy isn't the answer either. Rather, the reason for the run at the record draws on great names like Lindbergh, and on the anonymous, too. The unknown who strive, understanding what the climber meant when he said he tested Everest simply because it was there. An adventure like this forges a